USA. So I didn't care about the Olympics, and then I looked at the result and I went, fuck yes.
Oh, am I going to piggyback off the achievements of people who put in way more effort into their lives than I ever have?
Hey.
Yes, I am.
I will,
fucking number one.
I will call out this. My piggybacking is more successful than the Australian that went out there to break dance, okay? Let's be honest.
I don't know what you're talking about. That's textbook fucking dance moves, and that's Olympic level dancing. And I did that at my middle school dances.
Yeah, but you ended up in the hospital
and I got
for
made
seizures.
fun of.
It's a little different.
I got made fun of for my cool dance moves, and I was doing Olympic level fucking dancing at my middle school dances, and you know what? I think everybody I went to school with owes me a fucking apology because I was doing Olympic level moves, and you guys just didn't see it.
Nah.
You didn't see the innovation or the future of what breakdancing would be, but I did. I was right there, dude. I was on the cusp in fucking 2003.
Did you hear the conspiracy theory surrounding that person?
Oh, no. There's conspiracies?
Oh, yeah.
Well, let me go get my hat real quick.
You got enough tinfoil?
Yeah, probably not, dude.
Uh,
I think that's why they, by the way, side note, that's why 5G, they created it, because it bakes through the tinfoil now. So, like, there's no escape.
Joke's on them. I put up lead paint.
Yeah. Blue lead paint. Keeps it all out, brother.
But what they're talking about is Australia did that intentionally because apparently ballroom dancing was on the docket to be the event of choice for the Olympics. Pulled that, put in break dancing. Australia, known for ballroom dancing apparently. That's a weird one. But they sent her to sabotage it.
Oh, dude, it was a coup de grace.
Go out there and
they pulled a coup.
Go out there and look like a rhythmic fish.
All right, so we're going to send you out there, and you're going to look like a fool in front of the entire world.
I want
it's
you
going
to
to make breakdancing an illegitimate type of dance.
I want you to pop out of there and flop like a cop fresh out of the water.
Why are you talking like a Louisiana?
I can't do their accent, dude.
You can't. You just got to tell me the lines, and then I'll re-deliver it. You got to pop out of there like a cop. And just flop around.
Oh, you got to flop out of there into my gumbo. Yeah, you do. Yeah, sir. Hit the pots and pans.
What's crazy, too, is it's not even, like, that's a Louisiana French person you're doing.
Yeah. Oh, you get on there, I'm going to go crawdad. Yeah. But
I mean, I guess it's the Paris, I'll give you that. It's the Paris Olympics, so you're close in that aspect.
I mean, yeah, why not? Oh, you fucking Americans. See, I can't.
Dude, is Australia just like that butthurt for medals that the fact that ballroom dancing didn't make it, that they were just like, nobody should take this type of dance serious?
I feel like Australia got really good at that just to, hit back at Britain, and then they took it away from them like, oh, okay. We can't have nice things, Britain? Thanks.
Right. That is a fucking hilarious flex by the convicts of Britain to be like, oh, they learned it to like sarcastically make fun of the British. Look at me. Oh, look at me. I'm dancing in the balls.
You think, what's funny
I'm a pretty queen. I'm a pretty princess.
Think every Australian's British accent sounds exactly like somebody that was cast in Pirates of the Caribbean.
Paulie. That's what that breakdancer needed to yell in order to not be fucking crucified. Paulie! Oi, Paulie! Yeah, that's hilarious. I did not know that basically Australia was trying to just defame all of breakdancing.
I think
Australia took some L's this Olympics.
I think. And I might be 100% right. Am I right or am I right? I think I'm right. That they became more famous for breakdancing.
Yeah, I think so.
Like that.
There's nobody has talked about breakdancing since the 1980s. And look at it. It's all the fucking rage now. Everybody's talking about breakdancing.
So I was deeply, saddened by this. Music sucked. B, no cardboard.
No, yeah, the fact that there's no cardboard and there's literally an ocean filled with it out there, you can just go grab a piece.
Even use plastic. It's floating everywhere.
It just looks like American Psycho. Why is there almost
There's
cardboard?
plenty of stuff you could break
plastic?
dance near the Titanic. I heard some scraps just recently floated somewhere.
Yeah, that I didn't listen to any of the music. I don't know what the music was. I just saw the moves. And you know what? I get it. I know what it's like being a.
You know what? It's funny because for them, they got the waltz. Breakdance to that.
Yeah. And she was like, "Man, I'm really could ballroom dance to this right now, but I have to sabotage this." Like it was actually she had a decent routine, but they told her she had to fucking throw
down, and the waltz was performed with a didgeridoo.
Honestly. Because you can bet on the Olympics, right?
You can bet on anything.
Oh, you can?
Yeah, I made a bet that you pick your nose.
This podcast will never blow up then?
Yeah.
I'd like to take 101 odds that this podcast never blows up.
It depends on which country you offend.
But here's my question. Did Australia just pull the biggest heist move ever? They fixed the Olympic Games if they sent somebody in to tank it. Because you could have put a bunch of money that Australia would finish dead last, and you win.
Yes. Yeah. So,
did they have a good shot at? What are the odds of Australia winning the breakdancing competition anyway? I bet I can look that up.
Not good, but you know those new castles they're building down in Sydney after the ones in Abu Dhabi. That's pretty cool. I don't know where they got the money, but I'm glad to see they're doing it.
Yeah. Well, it doesn't give me odds very quickly, so I'm not going to keep looking.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't. That's. I think it's hilarious. I hope that is actually the case. That Australia is just that fucking petty. And then they talk so much shit about the U.S. being like, we're leading the medal counts, and they're like, yeah, but the only one that matters is gold, and you guys aren't even at the top. And then it's like, hey, bud. Why don't you fucking sit in your little high chair at the kids' table, and we'll come and tell you when you can talk. And the next thing you know, the Americans they're tied with China for the gold medals.
It's funny you're going to talk to them like you're talking to a bunch of BMX dudes.
Listen, you guys are the ones. Okay, you were a colony. You were a prison colony. You're supposed to be the baddest of the bad. And you guys didn't even separate from Britain until they said, okay, you guys can go ahead and do your own thing. We were like, yeah, this 2% tax thing.
You think that's their warm-up talk? Like, we're supposed to be the baddest of bad, and you're letting America show you up? They got more prisoners per capita.
Yeah, I guarantee you, we could go into the federal prison system and find better athletes inside the federal prison system.
You tell me where I'm wrong, but I saw this in The Longest Yard. Now they put a top-notch team together, okay?
I guarantee you our breakdancers are better in prison than Australia.
Oh, yeah. They're battle rapping while they do it.
It's like West Side Story in there. I'm gonna cut ya. I'm gonna cut ya.
Actually, they wouldn't be battle rapping. I don't think that was as big in the 80s. They might be just singing along with the songs.
Yeah, who knows? Anyway, it's very interesting. I hope that's true, though, by the way. That would be hilarious if it turned out
that would be great.
Was actually a plant.
It would be fucking great. But
it would be fantastic.
Yeah. But I just thought it was hilarious that I'm like, wow, I did not take long for the conspiracy theorists to try and poke holes in something.
Who would have thought that Australia is known for ballroom dancing? By the way, what's your source of this? Was this an actual article, or were you reading Reddit and people were like, they're actually known for ballroom dancing?
Oh, there is articles out there about them being really good at ballroom dancing. Yes.
Right. I don't know if I saw a fake video or not, but somewhere somebody was saying that lady was a professor of breakdancing at some university in Australia.
One of those I can teach it, I can't do it. Okay.
Yeah. Well, those who teach can't do, yeah.
Those who can't do teach, yeah.
Yeah. I said it backwards, but you know what I meant.
Yeah.
You picked up what
Nailed
I was laying down.
You got it.
Yeah. Whatever. I'm dyslexic. Fuck off. It's a learning disability.
Oh, well. I would say you learn in unique ways.
Yeah, for sure. I would say so. Yeah, but I don't know if that's true or not. I did no other research besides that at that point, but I was like, that checks out.
I
Although I will say, Australia's Asics gear was fucking sick for the Olympics.
You know, me saying battle rap made me think that should probably be one of the things. Just a rendition of 8 Mile. You get that whole crowd, just get 2 people on a stage, go back and forth. It'd be dope.
Problem is, are you gonna have translators for the other languages, or are you gonna make them all rap one
No,
language?
you just got to guess what they're saying.
Oh, man. English drill rap is gonna sound so crazy.
It would be nuts.
Have you ever heard Swedish rap? I have.
I'm sorry.
Or no, Denmark. I've heard Swedish rap, but I've also heard
Oh, yeah?
Denmark, more Denmark rap. Oh yeah.
No.
Their beats are made with the clogged shoes. They just clap them together.
Just sounds like horses in the background. It's actually a Budweiser commercial. You just made it sound like it's a clapper. Oh, action!
No, it is wild though. Like I forget what Danish people speak. Dutch, right? Don't they speak Dutch? I don't know what Danish people.
Sure,
speak.
why not?
Yeah, but anyway, one of my friends, her cousins is a Danish rapper, and like for how Denmark isn't that big.
Oh,
so
I know that guy.
popular
He's saying
like
that Informer. Da, 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 yeah.
But he's actually like pretty big over there, relatively in that country.
In TikTok.
Just because. No, just like before. This is before TikTok. I found like he has music videos have hundreds of thousands of views on them from Denmark. Yeah, it's crazy. You would never think. Oh, I bet the Dutch have a bunch of fucking rappers.
Eminem's they're just permeated everywhere.
Yeah, but he inspired a bunch of blonde white boys over the pond.
That's all I'm thinking about. Is that Denmark or is that Sweden? Where I'm thinking of, where everybody's there's a ton of blondes.
Denmark, any like, I think basically any Nordic country, basically. So Denmark, Sweden.
Speaking of that, Denmark had a time. How good do you think they felt about robbing the British of their gold and silver again?
Oh, dude, so fun. I bet they relish in that every goddamn year, dude.
They're just like, yep, we still got it.
Yeah. Hello, Germany. How are you doing this year? Thank you to your generous donations, y'all.
Well, yeah, they didn't at least have to step in their churches this time.
Yeah, so anyway. It's I just find that interesting. It is battle rapping. I don't know. I don't think that would work as well as you think.
What are you talking about? They put in fucking breakdancing.
Yeah, and it didn't work out.
Exactly.
Look what happened.
Exactly.
Even if it isn't the Australians who tried to sabotage it, doesn't it seem like they're putting in some sports so they'd go viral to be like, look at this goofy shit that's considered Olympic sports.
Exactly. If you're putting in shit that belongs on the Ocho, at least put in something entertaining so you have late night TV battle raps, because then you can air it uncensored and just listen to people rip other countries apart.
I want Olympic dodgeball.
Touche.
Yeah. Yeah, getting crushed under 2,000 pounds of Hallmark is the way he wanted to go.
Yeah.
But I'm telling you, I would watch that. That would get every American so fired up.
No.
They put in dodgeball.
No. Bags.
You don't think so? Bags would be a good one.
It'd actually be enjoyable.
If it's not brought to you by Johnsonville, it's not real cornhole.
What if it's brought to you by Tito's?
No.
No?
No.
Oh.
No. Putting a kibosh on it.
Oh, that's unfortunate. What, you a Grey Goose
Johnsonville or bust. Put Johnsonville in my cornhole or bust.
How about World Industries, because they grind on the sides of the board?
That would be cool. Yeah, bags would be a good one. That would be one that would get Americans fired. How come horseshoes isn't involved? That seems like a game that's been around for so long, and in every country, you would think horseshoes would be involved in the Olympics.
I don't know. Like they put a bunch of weird ones. The funniest one I saw was just a juxtaposition. I forget where the guy was from. I want to say, was it Sweden? But the shooting with the accuracy.
Oh, that was Turkey.
It was Turkey.
The guy who's blown up virally. Yeah.
Just his hand is part. It was so funny to watch because everybody's got this weird contraption on their eyes to block and zoom in and stuff like that, and he just stands up their hand in pocket and just pop, 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 done.
Yeah, dude, who gives a shit? You just gotta be fucking tried and true. You know, that's what real talent is, Nathan. You don't need anybody can be accurate with gadgets, but can you have the necessary God-given ability to just point and fucking aim?
I had the God-given ability to realize that was Doc Holliday reincarnated.
I got 2 guns, one for each of you.
It's just like, all right, I see what you're doing.
Yeah, that guy was elite. That was the funnest memeable thing that's come out of the Olympics for sure, I would say.
Yeah, well, the best part was there was a shirtless dude climbing the Eiffel Tower. So, prompting an evacuation hours before the closing ceremony. Now,
okay. I think I know what your next question is. What nationality is he? Is what you were about to ask me.
Nailed it. Okay.
See, I want to say American, but that's too obvious.
Okay.
It's too obvious because as Americans, we love to climb things and celebrate over the top and do things like that. But that's just too much. You know, I think the Eiffel Tower is too French for an American to even go to. I think that I don't think that this isn't going to work.
Yeah, you'd have to put some McDonald's fries on the top to get somebody to try it.
Yeah, it's just not going to be motivated enough to do that.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
I mean, you're spot on so
can't
far.
Be. Okay, so it's not American.
I mean,
process of elimination.
What do you think? Well, you already said you're not guessing an American.
I'm not guessing American. Honestly, dude, it's not any of the top finishing medal countries. I know that. And I think this because they've proven it. We don't need, you had the best of the best prove it. You don't need to go and do something inflammatory. I'm going to go with Australia.
Nailed it.
I think they had such a fucking bad showing that they were like, all right, let's send one of our climbers up there and have him get to the top of the Eiffel Tower.
Nailed it. It was actually the girl that did the breakdancing.
Well, I'm going to do a head spin on top of the tower.
But no, yeah, Croatia.
Croatia, really?
No, I just made it up, but it doesn't say.
Oh, it doesn't say what the nationality
is? No, unfortunately, it just says it was a man.
Damn, I'm assuming it's an American, to be honest. I didn't want it to, and I was trying to give all these explanations how it's not. I mean, that's an American. Either that or it's one of the lads. It's a fucking British guy.
Hear me out.
Oi!
It was trying to block Celine Dion doing her viewing areas and shutting it down. So I'm thinking it was Ryan.
Oh, it's definitely.
It was a Canadian. It was Ryan Reynolds climbing it for his best friend Celine Dion.
No, I think it was an American trying to stop a Canadian terrorist act at the Eiffel Tower. The Canadians are attacking France. We got to take them down. America, fuck yeah. Coming to save the motherfucking day, yeah.
My favorite part is that and it doesn't mention this, I just see it in my head. The French hate everybody that's there. The ones that live in Paris.
Yeah.
They're inconvenienced completely. So they see this one person climbing up and like, just fall. I hope it's just like, let fall.
I would love to see a man die. Haven't seen one happen since we stopped doing beheadings. I want to bring back guillotine. No?
The $20, the pavement matches my Chardonnay.
Bring a sense of a nice cola palette to this rather boring scenery.
It will smell like copper, which is what we want in the Olympic Games.
put his body in the ground with the rest of the trash, he falls off out of the into the roar.
I think we have leftover life from centuries ago.
You're 100% right. The French are watching that with glee, just smoking a cigarette with a croissant. Just like, fall, you stupid American.
Who's second on that list? Because I think French people, yes, they are nice, but they are the false nice that leads you to think like you turn their back and they're
You think French people are nice?
false nice.
Oh, false. What's false nice?
Well, be
Explain.
nice to your face. The second they turn around, they're like, that fucking guy.
Oh,
Like,
I guess
I hope so. Like, they'll mutter under their breath, turning away. And I would say, who's number two?
That's hard to say because I guess I haven't. I've only met French Canadians, so that's a different kind of Canadian French.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the real false nice that you're talking about. So, but man, who's the second? Probably Midwesterners.
Bless your heart.
Yeah. Oh, I'll help you pull that out of the fucking ditch. You shouldn't have been in the fucking ditch in the first place, you stupid fucking bastard.
It's a fucking damn near blizzard out here, and you're fucking driving? And you got what? You got this Miata? What's wrong with you?
You stupid fuck doesn't know how to turn in with the. It doesn't know how to turn with the skid. You always turn with it.
I think that's the closest Midwesterners come is when something stupid like that happens with somebody out of town, and then
jeez, what were you thinking?
it's just, why don't you come in and have some cheese curds and beer?
Yeah. Oh no, you go into the lodge and you get in the warmth. You get nice and warm. I'll hunker down out here and freeze my fucking ass off.
I'll get your fucking tire.
We will help complete strangers out, change the tire, but we will fucking curse your house. We will put a hex on your entire family.
Yes, just know that while we're helping you, there is violent, horrendous acts playing in our head that we would like to do, but we'll never act on.
My uncle's got thousands of acres of farmland that I could put this guy's body.
I don't even know why.
No one would ever know.
I don't even know. He's not a farmer, but he owns a whole thing of pigs.
The body wouldn't even be able to be found.
And we'd have some bacon not that long after.
I could turn you into pig shit, and just like the piece of shit you really are. I don't know why it's about me turning a tire iron.
I could hit you across the face with this tire iron and throw you in the wood chipper like Fargo.
Yeah, I think that's why I'm picturing it, because anytime I've ever grabbed a tire iron in my life, I've just thought of, what if I just fucking...
I've seen the ones with that like wedge on them, and I've thought about it before. I'm like, what if I just stick this through their door?
Same thing with a crowbar. You pick up a crowbar, you never think about like, yeah, I can fucking wedge something. No, you're like, what kind of fucking downward force can I get with this thing?
I've always thought about crowbars this way. I wonder how hard it would be to be Casey Jones right now.
When I think of crowbars, I'm like, wow, I don't think those birds can fly home.
Noise.
I couldn't help myself.
Oh shit, dude.
Yeah, I would say Midwesterners, honestly, besides French. Especially because I think of Europe. You call yourself the European Union. You're now, I think of you as like states. So French is a state within the European Union.
Didn't someone leave?
They're like the Midwest.
Someone left the Union. Wasn't it Britain?
They're trying. That was the whole Brexit thing. I don't know what happened officially with that. I don't fucking know. I don't keep up with European politics.
I don't know. They're just trying to.
I'm trying to keep track of my own shit over here, okay? I don't have I'm not the world gossip trying to figure out, did you hear what Kuwait's doing?
Did you hear? Yeah. Just because, Britain beat Texas and separating from something is just kind of impressive.
That is true. That is very nobody had that in the death pool. They're like, no, walk away.
Them? No.
We didn't even have odds to place on that.
Italy would have gone before them, right? No.
Yeah. Classic. Yeah. Who would have known, dude? Oh, dude, I have to tell you a story. I don't know unless you have more on the whole French guy climbing.
No, it's just He climbed.
I guess it wasn't a French guy. We don't even know his nationality. I just keep calling him different nationalities since we don't know. Since that Spaniard tried to climb the Eiffel Tower.
Yeah. The Ugandan was just climbing up there like, no, tomorrow.
Oh, man, those Egyptians just love to climb national monuments.
Oh.
Indonesia loves getting on top of towers, dude.
Dude, Brazil's everywhere.
I don't know why it's... dude, I can't... That's just funny. It's just funny to just create a stereotype about any country. Just give it to anybody. It's for sure an American, though. Let's be real. We know it's gotta be, probably.
Yeah, somebody loaded up. You know, I would respect this person, and I'd chip in if they had a national GoFundMe. If he was climbing it, screaming USA with just a boombox playing America from, what is that? I forget.
Team America.
Team America, okay, yeah.
Yep. Oh, yeah. I would chip into that GoFundMe, too. It'd be the one thing that might actually unite this country.
That'd be rough. That'd be, or as the kids say, that'd be skibbity.
It'd be skibbity toilet.
But what were you gonna say?
Recently, well, dude, I got burned real hard. It was a time bomb burn, dude. It was a silent burn, if you believe it or not, right?
It was didn't use lube.
It was sprung up on me. Yeah, dude. We ran out of toilet paper. I was dragging my ass on the carpet like a dog.
Yeah.
Now I'm trying to find a matching carpet to swap it out before my girlfriend gets back. It's been a week, brother.
You're trying to do a zebra design. No, it's always been that way.
You know how hard it is to find discontinued carpets. Turns out they stopped making the patterns, Nate. No, it does involve my girlfriend, though, because you probably know this about me, and it's a shameful thing. It's a shameful thing for me. I smell.
No.
No. You see? Okay.
I think that's a
dude thing.
Yeah, I was going to say, what dude's going up to other dudes like, what's up?
Bro, BO's out of control, bro.
If you've ever spent an iota in a locker room, your sense of smell is broken.
I think it burns your nostrils. I think going through puberty as a man, being in those locker rooms and all that, literally burns whatever olfactory senses you have, because I don't smell anything.
I don't.
It has to be potent for me to smell it.
Yeah, it has to be bad. Like,
yeah.
Otherwise, I smell. If you walk into a place that smells like sweat, like, people are working out. Whatever.
Right. Well, I'll preface it with this, just because I've always been told I smell, especially like in high school. A roast mom used to give me all the time, where she would go, "I know when you're home because I can smell your shoes."
Damn.
Right? Damn. She used to hit me with the Mark Henry. Damn.
Wasn't that Farouk?
That was Farouk. Damn. Why did I say Mark Henry? Damn.
No, you're just thinking of the world's strongest man.
Yeah, because the world's strongest foot odor was coming out of my shoes.
That's why I got to use Dr. Scholl's.
Yeah, I remember I had to start putting fucking newspaper in my shoes.
What?
To soak
what
up
the fuck? When you're sleeping, do little rats go in there and like you said?
I don't know. It's just because what happened at that time, especially. One, I didn't shower after gym class when I was in high school.
Oof.
I refused to.
Okay.
So I just had my shitty, gross socks that I worked out in, and then would put my regular shoes back on. I should have changed socks. I didn't think about it. I was dumb. I don't fucking think about that shit.
Okay.
I just kept on the same underwear and fucking socks. And so then I put on my regular shoes.
That's what I did in school too, but then I was of the age where Orion Axe body spray was the way to get around all that.
Oh, I was hosing myself down with that. It's still like, and that would get me through at least to my knowledge, the girls made fun of my awful breakdancing moves for middle school, but they didn't make fun of me because I smelled bad.
Yeah.
But let's be fair.
You
There
smell
might
bad.
have been
Oh.
in all dudes. I think there were only.
I love the thought of you saying you hosed yourself down. So essentially, what you're saying is you were a walking flammable object.
No,
Just
yeah,
walking
dude. If
around
you let
school.
me, I would have turned into the Human Torch.
This is fine.
Yeah. No, dude, I meant to do this. I have superpowers. Excuse me. I have to go to the nurse's office for a different reason.
I now look like Deadpool. Holy shit.
I went from Wade Taylor to Wade Wilson really fast.
What a change. I have a lovable personality now.
Yeah, man, that's why I'm such a cunt. No, but I don't remember a lot of dudes showering when I was in high school.
No.
Like, majority of the dudes did not shower after gym class.
No.
And it's because of our fathers. I know our dad told me a story that made me go, I'll never step foot in a fucking group shower ever. And he was telling it with glee and laughing about it, where he's like, he was prepping me going into like middle school and high school, going, yeah, in the showers, whatever you do, don't close your eyes while you're shampooing. And I was like, what the fuck? That sounds like prison advice, first of all.
Yeah.
And the reason why is he told a story about how when him and his buddies in football, with somebody, they had one guy who would always shower and he closed his eyes while he shampooed his hair. And while they did that, like one or two dudes would run over and piss on his legs while he was shampooing. Honestly, that's fucking hilarious. It is funny as fuck.
It washes off.
Yeah.
And it's
But
sterile.
he'd be like, well, and it's also, but it's funny because it's a warm shower, but then you could still tell the temperature difference.
Yeah, all of a sudden there's
you're like, you fucking guys are peeing on me. And the problem is the guy would never learn that if he just kept his eyes open, he would never get peed on, right?
Mhm.
But he did the opposite thing, which makes me think this guy liked getting peed on a little bit, because he'd turn around and be like, I'm going to shampoo my hair. If you fuckers pee on me, I'm going to pee your ass.
Yeah, meanwhile,
he'd turn
around and start washing and be like, man, I love water sports. This is so fun.
Oh, man, most people have to pay top dollar to get this kind of piss action.
Oh, man. In the future, I'm going to... He's the one that created it on the internet. Just got his own fetish website.
Oh, wet work was a whole new thing for him. Yeah, but that's why I didn't shower. But anyway, so I would get roasted. So I just always kind of had.
And that's
a
where Mike
funk
Rowe
to
came in
me,
and goes,
unfortunately.
this is a dirty job.
Yeah. I've just always had a funk, unfortunately. And I don't know. I've just never thought my places smelled that bad. I never thought my clothes smelled that bad. But my girlfriend a lot of times says, like, my clothes start to smell musty. Like in my this room I'm currently in, my office. She goes, why does your office always smell weird? I'm like, I don't fucking know.
You're so
I'm
nice
existing.
that you say that, because I get defensive on that kind of stuff because I'm broken. So I just you're musty. Like you just go off. I'd go off like a child.
Yeah.
In defense.
I don't know. Like I swear to God, I just don't have a sense of smell anymore. I don't know what from or what's killed my olfactory. It has to be potent for me to smell it. So I'm kind of going off, like, if she's telling me it's something kind of smells, whatever.
I mean,
I
if
just
you're going to
assume.
lose a sense, that's the sense to lose, right? I mean,
Well, yeah. She also claims I have no sense of direction.
well, coming from her, that's rich.
I was told I have no sense of direction because I don't know which way is north, south, east, or west.
I don't need to. I just can look at my phone.
Yeah. Also, I didn't grow up. I told her one time, I was like, I didn't grow up on a fucking farm. Like, no, we don't have a back 40 on the north side. I don't know what the fuck. I didn't need to know what that fucking meant.
Yeah, nobody does. I mean,
Yeah.
fuck. I can't even.
I got her left.
I can't even tell you where the North Star is. I just look for something that's bright.
I know where that
and
is.
Yeah, that one.
That's the brightest one. That one.
I just look for the brightest one.
Yeah, no, I'm the same way, but I do find it. I got her rolling when I brought that up. I was like, "You're bringing up that." I was like, "That's farmer bullshit."
Yeah.
Like, nobody speaks like that. And I got her rolling when I ran on that.
Well, I mean, honestly,
Anyway.
like, what's she gonna say next? Like, this milk's not as good as goat milk. You don't even know how to get goat milk, do you?
Yeah. Do you even know how to milk a goat?
Have you had to butcher
No.
your pet cow?
She didn't do that either. She raised cows and took to the lot, but it is what it is.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, that's awesome though. She did eat her pets.
Yeah, dude. Happens all the time.
Oh, that rules. Well, no, it
Sheep
happens
too.
all the time, but it's a special pleasure that I've known everybody that's done that to their kids takes. It's a morbid pleasure to be like, hey, yeah, guess what? You're eating Gloria. It's like, oh God.
Yeah, they love doing those. Parents and grandparents love. Hey, you want to ruin a child's innocence?
Yeah.
I remember when I lost mine. I'll tell that story later. But so she tells me my clothes in this room kind of smells. This room specifically, and she's gone this week, and I'm cleaning and doing stuff right. And I go to kind of clean out my closet. I'm going through some T-shirts and stuff, and I pull my hanger, and I see my nice jacket that I have for like interviews and stuff, like my sports jacket, and on it is an air freshener in the closet.
God damn, dude.
Dude, she fucking air fresh bombed me.
Well,
my own office.
let's give this the respect it's due. Now, it all depends on what kind. Like, was it the new car scent? Because I mean, that's just giving you the nice, or was it the harsh like leather?
I wish you would have actually consulted me about it. I would have been like, can at least all my clothes smell like black ice, please? I'd like that. I would have preferred my clothes to smell like black ice.
Sorry, all I got were pines.
Yeah. Yeah, I don't know what scent it is. It's some random one that she probably got in some gift bag. Now, kudos to her. That's innovative. And also, it's a nice way to not hurt my feelings, but I wish I would.
Yeah, because you got a dual purpose. Like, oh, cool, I can throw this in my car. Sweet.
But that proves to me that my sense of smell is broken, because I've never smelt that in my closet. And then when I moved it, all of a sudden, and I saw it, then my brain was like, oh, yeah, we can smell that now. My brain had to catch up. It was like, fucking add the scent. Loading.
Got that AOL dial-up for the brain.
Oh, dude. I couldn't believe that I got just absolutely... Just what a subtle burn that is. Like, apparently it bothered her smell-wise bad enough that she had to come in while I was probably not at work.
I was gonna say, while you're not there and do it. I can't wait for us. You know, she's like a crow, and you're just finding little treasures of smells everywhere that she's bringing you.
True, dude. Yeah, it's very true. But I mean, I try. I really try to help not smell. I know I can be a smell. I'm just a dude. That's the problem. I told her this. You have grown up a little, like, so her brother and sister are much older than her.
Okay.
So she has brothers and sisters, but they're older and kind of are out of the house already.
Okay.
So she didn't grow up with her brother in the house. It was just her mom, and her dad. I was like, you have no idea how different that is.
Yeah.
So you've grown up in these environments. I was like, you never really lived with a man. And I was like, granted, your dad's a farmer, so that's a different smell to it entirely.
But if you get that smell on you, that brings nostalgia. I guess so. Funny thing is, I was picturing you talking about smelling with her while just housing a pastrami sandwich. You know those sandwiches that make you just it's almost like food booze because you'll sweat that smell back out.
Right. Well, I was eating my own Philly cheesesteak I made with extra onions.
Oh, nice.
I don't know what you're talking about. Why does that smell so bad?
I'm just hitting all the H's.
My breath doesn't stink.
How?
This could use more garlic.
You're just making a cocktail of smells.
It's like, oh my God. Which I probably smell because of like that's where half of your odor comes from is whatever you eat.
Yeah.
Like, yeah.
And
I'm drinking. It's coffee. I know it's coffee.
No, I think it's because of your horrible, crippling addiction to curry.
Yeah, me just. I just love going to eat Thai curry. Let's fucking go. Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's coffee though, because coffee makes you sweat more, and I'll pound at least 2 cups of coffee a day, and I'm pretty sure it's making my feet sweat really bad. If I cut back on it, it'd probably help.
I found, and it's such a weird thing. You drink caffeine, you're fine. You start drinking water, and you turn into a fucking sprinkler after that.
Oh, yeah.
It's
I love
insane.
it. Dude, my favorite thing in the morning is to chug a 32-ounce glass of water and then follow it up with coffee. Dude, first of all, you poop, great. But then, like, 2 hours later, you're going to take the best piss you've ever taken. Just one of those,
Yeah, I mean, they just... Actually, I can't do what you're doing. You're doing like a fucking bizarro Boilermaker the way you're drinking that shit.
No, dude, it's great. It's the best. It's a great way to kickstart your metabolism in the morning. And I'll tell you what, I love taking a work break pee, especially when you got a long one.
Dude, I've had, Red Bull the last 2 days for my breakfast. Woo!
Yeah, how's that shit been? That's been firing out of you like liquid
dude,
fire.
salsa.
Yeah. You should probably get that checked if it's salsa.
Consistency.
You might have a Hemi down
no,
there.
That's,
you might have a Dodge. You got a Ram 1500 down there.
Yeah,
That's coming out.
That's right. That's why it's broken down. No, it's just consistency wise because it comes out like a shotgun blast with that. I'm like, whoa. So I think, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here to say this as a doctor. It is a colon cleanse.
Yeah. Red Bull gives you colon cancer.
Oh, I was dying laughing at somebody because I forgot and who I was exactly talking to, but they were trying to explain to me that, because you're saying colon cancer, just made me remember this. They're telling me, yeah, if you make sure you jerk it like 10 times a month and you won't have colon cancer. I'm like, I don't think that's how that works.
No,
I'm pretty sure that's
what they're mixing up.
Isn't it?
It's a prostate cancer.
And
Somebody didn't take an anatomy class in high school. Somebody went to Catholic school.
Well, it's not a sin, okay?
It's a medical procedure in the eyes of the Lord.
Well, but they brought that up, and I mean, I don't think I've ever had a conversation with somebody with a more serious face and tone. Like, you would have thought they were telling me, like, hey, my family member, my mom or dad just got over a stage 4. Like, the way they were talking to me, I'm like, okay, I'm buying in it.
Are you trying to tell me your dad was cranking it 10 times a day to beat cancer?
Yeah.
I don't think that your doctor would have said, we're going to try a new experimental form of cancer treatment.
Doc.
Called cranking it.
It's been 3 days. I'm blowing blanks. Dust.
I got nothing in me, Rock.
It's just dust.
Oh, yeah. They were adamant that it cured colon cancer, though. And you were just like, no, dude, I'm telling you, it's prostate.
I just looked at them.
That's the best when you know you're 100% right, too. Like, did you not? Please tell me you didn't back down. Like, go, maybe I'm crazy.
No, I didn't do that.
Sure.
I just went, nailed it. Yeah, I heard that too. Uh-huh, yeah.
So you didn't even, try to argue with them?
No, I do the same thing I do when I'm joking with people. I'm just like, yep, you got it. Uh-huh, yeah.
You got it. Good job, bud.
Yeah.
You know facts.
And then I turn around and I become a French person. Fucking idiot.
This fucking American does not understand biology.
Hey, you know what will cure your colon cancer? Climbing the Paris.
Oh, dude, that's the best new character on this podcast is the backstabbing Frenchman. We say one thing and turn around, these fucking guys.
Why don't you go take a hike up the Eiffel Tower, eh?
Yeah. This guy has to crank it 10 times a day because he can't get a woman to touch his penis.
I think he's one of those passport bros.
You'd be cancer-free if you could get some pussy.
You just go on YouTubes and you can find out you can go to Taiwan.
Or have sex with a man. We are very accepting here en France. Do you know what a ménage à trois is?
Well, almost accepting is the Americans.
Yeah. Be ready, everybody. I'm going to break out the backstabbing Frenchman a lot on this podcast from here on. Nathan, when we play golf this next weekend, you best believe the backstabbing friend.
Oh yeah.
Gonna come.
Oh, you almost had it. You fucking hit a terrible shot.
Yeah. You sliced that worse than I did the baguette this morning.
There's no saving that with any type of cheese. Goddamn, dude. So, I wanted to bring up something, and I'm sure the backstabbing Frenchman will probably show up in this. But you've heard a lot about, like, I'm sure you've seen it. There's a really famous one online where it's like a girl reading this surprise, the dad standing over there with the kid, and it's a paternity test, right?
I'm sure I've seen the video of it. Yeah, where they're like,
So, we got a deal about a paternity test and the biology and all that stuff. How do you think it...
the biology and all that stuff. We're educated on this podcast.
Well, I mean, do I really need to explain it into layman's terms for people? But I want to say it this way.
Well, Nathan, when a man and a woman love each other very much.
They fuck in the butt because they're Catholic. So, with this biology thing, I want to hear your thoughts. What do you think it is?
Wait, the biology?
Yeah, so...
wait, you're
finding out... Okay,
fucking
hey, you're finding out the child isn't biologically yours. What do you think the scenario is?
The scenario of not finding out that it's not your kid. What is the scenario? I'm guessing it was some kind of thing where... Okay, I'm going to paint this picture. Are you asking me, like, the specifics on how they got to this point of having to get this test?
Any scenario you can think of. Just go.
Okay. I'm going to call out, because this is one of my favorite ones, is whenever it's like a dude's mom is like, that baby doesn't look like you at all. And the guy's like, no, what are you talking about, Mom? Yeah, it's my kid. I'm going to raise my... And she's like, get a paternity test. Just get a paternity test. And then he does it to please his mom, and then it turns out his mom was right, which nobody ever likes to hear. God damn it, don't you hate when your parents are right?
Yeah. I mean, you got it. I mean, they just could tell by the ears.
Isn't that weird? Because you're a parent now, and you love being right, but then you hate when your parents are right. You're just like, this is a conundrum.
It is a conundrum.
You're playing both fields.
And now you understand what it's... Dude, the worst, and I'll get back to this, the worst is being corrected and being wrong against your kid. And you're like, oh, man. Oh, everything I knew was a lie.
And a comeback victory. See that? Nobody could have pictured this.
Yeah, she gets it right, and in my head it displays, and that's a long shot to left by Cassiano.
Down goes Frazier.
Like, but no. So this scenario, it was the wife. She wants to divorce her husband after finding the child wasn't biologically hers. Yeah,
Wait.
I know. Hey, I just want to say it because it's in my head. Is M. Night Shyamalan? Thank you.
Yeah. What a twist! Damn, dude. Do you know how? Okay. You know what needs to be in the Olympics, Nathan? Gaslighting, because this guy is an all-star, all-time top-tier contender for gaslighting. This man just want. How the fuck do you convince a woman to raise a child that isn't? How do you pull that off? What is the playbook? He has a Kyle Shanahan level playbook where he's just calling shots that nobody's ever seen. How the fuck do you pull off that?
So they tried for years and went with a surrogate.
Oh, so she was aware that that was going to happen.
But don't you provide the eggs in that scenario?
I think so. Some people do. It just depends on like what you decide to do.
And I'm not a doctor or anything. So do they just shove the egg up there like a Kinder basket and they're just like, it's good now?
Yeah. I think it's like how a space shuttle connects to the space station.
Oh, so they get stranded. Gotcha.
Yeah. The egg docks onto a uterus. It's like, mission accomplished. We've attached to the uterus. We'll be in vitro for about 9 months.
Yeah. What was this? We have
most people say the uterus landing was fake.
Yeah. So let's see. I always wanted a dream, devastated moment that she found out wasn't hers. So then, yeah.
So it sounds like I would like to know, because there's one or two things that happen. Either someone fucked up and didn't use the right egg, right?
Mm-hmm.
And did that, and then did what you said and planted into the surrogate.
Yeah.
Or this guy lied, said they were going to use the surrogate, then went and just like had sex with the lady and got her pregnant. Be like, yeah, we're going to have a kid.
Yeah.
I'm guessing that's the scenario, because otherwise I don't understand like what could have happened.
Well,
here.
it says after it was her friend that gave birth through surrogate, and then she was concerned
Of
because
course.
she was the breadwinner of the family, working a full-time job, 2 part-time jobs to cover the bill. This dude is elevated. What do you go by? Okay, besides being champion of the world, Ivan Drago of gaslighting here. Just
I must break.
he fucking he got her. So she's working all this stuff.
If she dies, she dies.
He's not. Yeah, he's not even working. She's working all day, and then she started going, well, my friend and my husband started talking more, and I'd come home and they were hanging out at home. It's just like, I don't.
She was watching him play GTA 5 too much. That's our thing.
And then I'm like, this is odd, the whole thing. And then the red flag came when they conducted a metabolic. I mean, I can't read, dude.
Yeah.
And did the blood test and all that stuff, and that's when they found out. Oh, it's not yours.
Yeah, the paternity test proved that you were in fact not the mother.
Yeah.
Man, Maury never gets to read those ones. You are not the mother.
So he has a full defense team with him, and this team is in one defense, and it's ironclad. You can't get around this, so it's clear she's in the wrong. He agreed to sleeping with her, but he claimed that she couldn't be pregnant from that or from those times because he pulled out.
Yeah.
I mean,
listen.
I love that the excuses we used to give when we were 20 are still rocking hard with people at this age.
If he did not wear a glove, you must quit.
The glove did not fit.
Oh, dude, that is crazy that's his defense.
Yeah.
But also, how crazy is it that they tricked her into believing that she was a surrogate? Like, so there was never any real paperwork done
No.
to do a surrogate then.
It doesn't sound.
This is a straight she let him hit it raw. Now she's a single mom.
Now you're single, mom. Yeah, it just said, we had thought my child was by surrogate over 2 years. Huh. That's, yeah. Dude, this guy, top tier con artist as well. Yeah, they don't even give paperwork for surrogates anymore. It's really weird, but she's going to be it.
No, you don't even need an app. I know your friend. She can just do it.
Yeah, I met her on Knocked Up, the app.
He hit his wife with a, I know a guy.
Who knows a girl that you happen to know.
Yeah. Oh, man, I feel bad for that whole situation. That's like just a family destroyed there.
I mean, only 1/3 of it.
I think the whole family's kind of fucked at that point. I mean, unless the kid's just young enough. But then, like, that's going to come to light one of these days. There's articles about it.
Yeah. Yeah.
Isn't that crazy? You can just search stuff like that.
Oddly enough, in the UK.
No, that makes more sense.
These fucking British and their fucking proclivities.
These British don't know how to do a ménage à trois. Just ask permission, and then whoever gets pregnant gets pregnant. It's the French roulette, as we call it.
And when you pull out, you would see in this scenario, no?
Someone's getting shot with something. You know where you don't have to worry about getting shot with something?
Punnygame.com. Check that out. So we got the entire network there for free. We don't charge like other people. We just have it all out in the open. So go listen to everything there. Entire back catalog, you name it. But also on YouTube, check out Comic Wade Taylor, which is that man right there. All together, Comic Wade Taylor, and you get clips of his stand-up, clips of this show, Not Worth the Time, as well as full episodes. So go have a listen, like, and subscribe. But back on punnygame.com, get some merch.
That's right, everybody. Hop over to the Pun and Game shop. We can get t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, stickers, all sorts of cool stuff to represent your favorite shows here at punnandgame.com. So go over there, get yourself something cool to represent, and don't forget to use promo code WGAF. That's promo code WGAF, and that gets you free shipping at checkout, everybody.
I did not see that one coming. I'm going to pull out now. Peace.
Olympic level gaslighting.
Who is it?